Okay, we're back. Sweet. So I'm working on these sci-fi caves. Huh? Okay. Hey Sherry, how's it going? Eh, Dobre, ma, dai secondo, ja sale sa Roblu computer. Good, good. I found this super awesome material for the structures of the cave. I think it looks very cool. Did you get your level instance to load? Yeah. Yeah, it worked out. Thank you. Yeah, it took a while. Um, I closed the engine and reopened it, and it basically restored the thing, and it worked out. So now everything is in one level instance. So I'm super happy about that. The cave is working. I'm making these little areas. So I can go up there. Really like to add some local fog to this. And these other structures, the blue ones, I made them with the modeling tools, sculpting in Unreal. They look some kind of like I don't know, some kind of like roots or something. And they do emit light, but a little bit, not too much. Yeah. Can change the color, but kind of nice. I'm not using much blue in this level, so kind of works. I do want to get some local fog for this. Let's actually add it inside the level instance as well. It's working very nicely, like it loads in quickly. Thinking what kind of creatures I'm gonna add here. Nice. That's good to hear. Let's bring some local fog. And see what settings we got. Okay, I see it. But not inside the cave, just from the outside. Why is it not showing? Oh, probably need to get away from it. Okay. Now let's make it a little bit bigger. So it covers this area. Maybe a little bigger. Need to cover more area. I'm wondering why is it not. It disappearing when I get close. Did I mess up a setting? Yeah, it's disappearing as soon as I get close to it. Oh, I didn't have that before. Is this like a level instance issue or something? Might be. Yeah, there's something going on here. I guessing. I guess it has to do with the level instance, because in the other area I was working with local fog. I didn't have that issue. You see, it's not even visible when I come out. There's something funky with the level instance. Let me just try to put the fog outside the level instance. So we got the cave. The swamp is looking awesome. Getting close. The RPG engine came out today. So the version 4 is out. And getting close to start making some. I'm sure I put a local fog in here. Are we getting some funky results here? Totally sure we had some local fog. Okay. That's very strange. I'm not sure it has to do with collision. I think it has to do with the level instance. Pretty sure it has to do with the local fog volume. We got the pink one, and then we have all the other ones which are here. Yep, for some reason it did not create that one. Yep, okay, well, that was strange. Okay, let's try to do it outside the level instance. Going to go a little bigger with this one. And let's see if we can actually... Oh, again, I'm getting that thing. That's strange. You see these other ones? They disappear, but not like the one I have here. Okay. Not sure why is that happening. Is that just an editor thing? Hey, how's it going? I'm not sure. Why is that happening? The other one worked just fine. The local fog is giving me issues. I don't know why is that. Very strange. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is the collision, Sherry. Wow, it's taking a long time. Definitely need to turn off the foliage. And I think it's an editor. Yeah. No, it's the same thing, yeah. You see how the fog is running away from me? Maybe I went too big with the volume. I believe I went too big with the volume. Yep. Let's try making it smaller. I believe that might be the issue. I went maybe too big. And also there's this cloud thing. Let's try those things. Also the swamp, let's deactivate everything. It's gonna be way faster to test this out. Maybe these are not meant to... Oh, look at this. Is it because it's below 0? Yeah, I guess just because it's below 0 is gonna give me funky results. Hey, the goal is to work on the caves, the cave system. Let's try this variable. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Sherry, you got it. Nice. I knew something was wrong with that. Sweet. Now we can actually get some fog. Actually, yeah, let's get it all over this area. Perfect. Now we just need to make it fall down like this. Fog density a little less. Okay, maybe less. Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. Now it looks very cool. What color should we give it? Should we give it like bluish color? When it comes to the color, we need to be careful not to just a little bit, just a little bit. Meaning that, like, yeah, I guess you're right. It does look strange if I give it color. Let's duplicate this one and push it here. Let's make it smaller. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. What creatures are going to be living in here? Oh, it's a big volume. I'm not sure. No, we need to make this one. A little less. Huge killer ants. This volume cannot get out of there. We need to push it actually somewhere here. I was thinking the crab people could probably live here. That's nice. Now that everything is unloaded, yay, now it's the fog is working. Yay. Appreciate the console command. Very nice. I'm not sure about these rocks. Can we make them blue also? Yeah, let's keep the same color, I guess. Let's make them all. Let's make them all the same. Oh yeah, that's way better. Now we're talking. That looks very cool. Really like these rocks. So we're gonna keep this one cool and bluish, and the desert one we're gonna make it different. I need to do it one by one. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Maybe there's a better way to do this, but it's also nice to pick a specific color to this. So each of them has a different, it will have a different little tone. No, don't save the level instance. I forget. Still getting used to work with level instances. Yeah, this color looks amazing. And here I think it's too bright or too white. Let's see. Let's edit this one. Is it the emissive boost that I need to like lower? No, I think it is here. Emissive, 0.25. There you go, a little bit less. It looks so different in the other monitor. All right, let's listen to Sherry. Really trying to reference myself to get a look of how things might look here. Yeah, we don't want to cast shadows with these ones. They're gonna look very strange. Totally, absolutely on point. Wow, it looks very nice when it gets close to this crystal. Oh, I mean, when it comes to finishing the game, like, it's kind of hard to say. But let's talk about the environment. So I think the environment, it's getting close to being. I'm finishing the blockout of the environment, which is um, the primary shapes. So I'm getting close to finishing that, and after that, the secondary state, like the secondary detail, is gonna take a little longer, and the tertiary is the longest. But I'm really trying to push it into Steam as soon as possible, and I'm pretty happy with how things are going. And we got the RPG Engine update today released, so I have a friend helping me with swimming, climbing, and adding more locomotion to the character. So I want to make a test as soon as possible. Um, Basically, yeah, we can just test it without finishing the environment at all. Actually, it's a good place to start testing, because I'm going too hard with basically the amount of geometry and foliage and everything, so it's a good place to start testing. I think I'm gonna talk to my friend today and see where we at, um, and see if we can actually, yeah. Oof, that's nice. And see if we can start testing it out. I would love to. That looks very nice. I would love to just make sure that we can get 3 players walking in the environment. Just to put it very bluntly, like very straightforward. That's the first thing. Get 3 characters to walk together in the environment, and from there on, I want to see how performance goes and everything. A fourth as an spectator. That's funny. Yeah, I'm not sure about. I guess the more people you add, the more difficult it becomes. But yeah, I'm very excited. I really wanna just make sure that I can, get 3 players walking together. That'll be super awesome. So this game is gonna be very strange in that sense that, like, oh, wait, oh no, I forgot. This is not like the modeling tools. This is level instances. I always get confused. Oh, it didn't save the change. Okay. So it's gonna be interesting because I'm going to be releasing updates as I go. I it's not like I don't like it. It's just that it's a I find it like difficult. I do enjoy sitting for hours in doing blueprinting and getting some stuff done, but my strong part for sure is the art part of things. So I have this other friend who he is very good at coding, and I think that it's gonna be very nice to help him with some of his art stuff, and he can help me with some of my coding stuff. And it's funny because we are actually implementing similar mechanics when it comes to locomotion and stuff. So I think it's gonna be very good because he's also doing it for his game. And since he's not an artist and he doesn't know 3D modeling and texturing and all this stuff, it's a good opportunity for me to help him out. Yeah, these blue rocks really look nice. Something like this. I'm wondering, can I select multiple and modify them? Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a very good idea. I do want the caves to change a little bit. I don't want to just repeat over and over the same thing, because it's gonna look very boring. Why is it not changing? Huh. Oh, is this just a light? Okay, let's try to get these ones. And let's see if we can get some stuff. That looks very interesting. For 3 players to split and solve 3-player riddles. Yeah, I'm not sure if I wanna like go too deep with the puzzles, but this reminds me of Zelda 4 Swords for GameCube, and I really enjoyed that game like a lot. Also, I'm trying to make it somehow of a how do you say this, streamer friendly game. So if I add puzzles or missions, I want them to be so they can like change, so you cannot just go online and find the solution. That will be very nice, crumbling stuff. You see this color right here? I like this color a lot. Oh, I see. It doesn't work for that one. Some of them are like the raw color. Some of them are the light color. It's interesting how this is set up. Okay, so nice. We got this thing. I want to get the local fog. I think the local fog is outside this. that sounds interesting. What color do we have here? Let's copy that color and let's paste it right there. Nice. Okay, here In Japan, I think they have blue street lights. I'm not sure what that is for, but it has like a specific specific use. Oh, I like that one better. This one and this one. Too bright. I will say too bright. Nicer. A little colder. These ones are kind of funky because these are level packed actors and you move them, very cool, but when you actually save they change their position, which is kind of like I'm not sure if you can bake them. Need to keep checking my other monitor so I don't go too dark. Also, the player can have a flashlight. That would be nice. Wow. Okay. Nice. We made this have a totally different vibe. These ones I also kind of want to change. This is too saturated. Let's make it a little darker. Lighter. Yeah, I'm sure it's not so difficult. Okay, that's very cool. What else we got here? Might be too dark. Mam, możesz prosto lesety. Okay. Okay, let's see how this looks. Wow, this one looks very nice. Perfect, it looks super nice in the other monitor. Dark, but not pitch black. Like here, it's totally pitch black. That's really not working so well. So we're gonna add more lights, the ones that we got. Really like this color. And you know what character could go here very nicely, which is probably not the smartest thing to do, but what if we add a bluish character? Yeah, Sherry, I haven't set it up. I don't know what changed. I copied the settings, so I need to sit down and kind of like go over the tutorial and stuff. not sure if I if I want to use it, because some people told me that, whoa, this guy is very small. I thought he was going to be bigger. Some people told me that they didn't like the that doesn't look that bad. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, some people told me that they don't like the speaker, but some people told me that they found it like a little annoying, and some people get shy with the speaker bot, so they don't want to chat. And trolls liked it a lot, so they can troll. I didn't. I didn't got much trolls, but I I, I think they really liked the streamer bot. And also, since I'm doing Twitch and I get a lot of like buy viewers or this and that, it's kind of nice to not have the speaker, but I can configure it so it doesn't give me those issues. But need to take some time to set it up. Oh yeah, this cave is really looking sweet. Totally different from what we started with. I can also just make it so I can hear it myself, and just from a few, like the users that I select. So I can have very specific users to use the speaker, but that's another way to do it. But yeah, it's kind of funny because first time I'm streaming without, I mean first couple of days that I'm streaming without the speaker, but it's kind of nice also because you don't get interrupted sometimes because of the delay and stuff. Yeah, I think I could have it like that. That would be nice. That's a good idea. Because in StreamerBot you have it shows all the users who are looking at the stream, and you can set it up so only some users can use it. I need to get more into it, but wow, this is looking super cool. Yeah, those crabs are so nice. Alright, let's get more of this stuff. Wow, so cool. Like I'm like super happy because I'm using like these fab assets, but I'm really giving them like a total different look. That looks very interesting. It does look like some kind of like art installation. Oh wow, can't wait to integrate the characters, I mean the NPCs and stuff. Yeah, I have so many questions on how I'm going to use my characters. Because I don't want to retarget them. I want to use the skeleton they come with and the animations they come with. And it starts looking repetitive. Need to make more variations of this. Wait, I got lost. Nice. Okay, finally cooking. I need to vacuum the house today. Oh. We have a Roomba, one of those kind of like mechanic robot little vacuums that go around, but I need to do the manual work. Wow, that's a huge, oof, that's a huge crab. Can probably make it smaller. No, I don't have creatures that walk on the ceilings. That would be crazy. That'll be cool, but oh, look at the hair. Oh, is this inside the level instance? Yes, okay. That's so cool. These creatures are so nice. That will be funny. I can add Tiggy in the desert town. Yeah, this looks a little dark in some areas. Yeah, I wanna implement something like that in the swamp. I want to make cocoons. Uh, I got this thing, like, let me show you. I got this creatures alien cocoon. So I have this alien cocoon right here, and I want this to fall from the trees into the player. So it's gonna be like upside down, and when you hit a hitbox, it kind of like, it will just go down and drop like a some kind of like gas, and then it will go back up and hide. And before the cocoon, there's a bug, a larva stage, a worm stage. How do you call it? Let's see. A worm right here. So we got this one. This is the worm stage. It looks very dark in here, but this is the worm stage, and that worm is gonna be like moving around. When that thing falls, it will be brain dead. It's not gonna fall, it's just gonna like, you know the silk worms, they go down and up. Silk worms are super interesting. So yeah, we got this creature here. Maybe not the best way to showcase this. And then we have this other one, which is the butterfly. But this butterfly is not friendly. Like, look at this right here. This butterfly, I want to grab the player and throw it from the air. We have this butterfly here. The lighting, let me push it a little bit. This butterfly here, I want to grab the player, go up and throw it, and maybe it can throw it to a nest, like a silky nest, where you get attacked by other creatures. But that's a lot of enemy AI that will be crazy to achieve. Yeah, it's a butterfly, but it has this wasp stinger. So yeah, these creatures are going to be super awesome for the swamp. Okay, let's get a couple more of these. Better fly. Yeah, I was playing Return to Moria, the Lord of the Rings like game, and they had goblins that dig underground and they disappear. That would be super cool, like to have enemies that like dig down and run away. But again, I'm like fantasizing too much. Yeah, it's a lot. There's going to be a lot of creatures. it's a very hostile planet. Um, yeah, I think it's definitely. Even for the desert, I got some creatures. Let's light it up somewhere here. That looks cool. Maybe a little less. Oh, it does look different in the other monitor. Okay, I'm gonna get myself a proper 1080 monitor so I don't get those issues. Well, that's kind of cool. Actually, yeah, this is something similar to what I wanted. I like the green turquoise and the blue, kind of go nice. Since the moss is green and we have some greens, kind of work. Now here it looks too bright and here it looks perfect. Yeah, I mean the problem with this thing is that I cannot make it too horror. I do like horror games a lot, but I cannot make it too what's the word, gore or horror like, because I want to play this with the son of my cousin and he's like 13 and I cannot really make it too crazy. I do want to have fluids and stuff and like but not dismemberment, and I mean I would love to add dismemberment, but that's kind of difficult, to be honest. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I do have some very cool stuff here I want to show, but how do you call this? Slime. Okay, here effects. Okay. Okay, I got some cool effects here. Let's see. Okay. Can't wait to use these things. I think they just play once and they disappear. Yeah, these are like kind of like attack. Yeah, I do want the player to be tiny and vulnerable, and don't tell me that it's the same effect with different colors. I think it is. Well, that's nice. Saliva 1. Okay, well, it's okay. Yeah, I got some very cool effects I wanna add to the creatures. And when it comes to sounds, oof, can't wait to start working on sounds. That's gonna be very nice. So yeah, this is a nice kind of like, let's say, first level of detail. First pass, let's say, for the cave. Um, yeah, the goal like is to have 3 players. Yeah, yeah, I do wanna make it, make them like have fluids when you hit them, and like so they can also have that attack. Um, and what else? Yeah, so I would love to have a tank, a healer, and a DPS. That would be very nice. So you can go with 3 people and go around. Wow, this looks amazing. Really, really like this. I think it's working very nice, the color of the character. Alright, so one thing I need to figure out is this vertical material for the desert. Not sure what to do with this one. Yeah, I need to make it orangey, but I want to keep this one mossy. That's gonna, yeah, be interesting to see how can I figure that out. No healers and no magic. I mean, there's no magic. It's like a sci-fi game. When it comes to healing, I want the healer to throw like shooting. Yeah, there's I mean, the desert is unloaded now. I got a lot of stuff in the desert, but let's try to fix this material. This is something that I've been postponing a lot, and this is gonna it's something that I need to fix. Oh, we have some very ugly line cutouts, shader stuttering, or I don't know how that it's called. Let's see if we can figure this out. Yeah, the healer, I want the healer to throw grenades in the floor that make a area healing, and then you can shoot like darts that heal, and maybe the healer can set like shields and stuff like that. I need to think about it, because adding like a healer, a tank, and a DPS is gonna be rough. Maybe I can make it more like you can choose in what direction to go, but it's I need to think about it, because we do have skills and we do have different possibilities with that, and yeah, I really want to use this big robot called Crunch from Paragon. Oof, as a tank, that would be so nice. That would be super, super nice. Obviously, modify the character. And this template comes with like things that you can equip, so it would be awesome if you can modify the character. That would be super awesome. I'm thinking like making like one ultimate armor set and you build it up, not like you just pick up whatever you want and change it, but like you work towards one final set of armor. That makes more sense for a solo dev. But you see, like, wow, it's just infinite. You can keep on adding and adding, so let's take it easy and see. The thing is here, we have the jungle rock. It's here, desert rock base color. I want to make this layer blend base color. How do I get these two materials to blend? Landscape layer blend base color. We have the jungle rock and we have the desert rock, but they are not blending each other. They basically just using one or the other. This is the slope mask for both of them, and here I'm getting only the desert rock. Here's the thing, right here. How do I get both of them to get together here? Basically, set material attributes. Okay, we have this jungle rock here, and the desert rock is here. Yeah, this is the layer that I still don't understand how it works. Material layer blend standard. Okay, let's. And the desert one works with a lerp, but this one works totally different. Huh. Okay. Let me just make a quick test and see if we can get it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Gonna try something like, okay, let's say we want to blend in the two vertical rock materials together. So what if I just copy this thing right there, this is the top material, this is gonna go to the top material, and we are not gonna use the jungle rock, the desert rock, but the jungle rock here. And this one instead of the desert base, we're gonna use the jungle base. Rock, so we got this one goes here. is getting the make material attributes from here, base material MA. Blended material. Wow, this is confusing. I'm not sure. What should I do here? I know this one needs to end here. Blended material, make material attributes. This is gonna be a mess maybe. So it goes from here, ploop, it blends together these two, it comes back here and it blends together these two. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. This is the last material I need to figure out for my crazy landscape material that just has too much stuff on it. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's see the... Now I'm getting rock here, and I'm getting... Wow, okay, let's make some tests. Paint. Let's go rock and see what happens here. So, what? Look at this icon. It's not supposed to be that one. Okay, if we paint desert rock, let's go shift. Okay, let's select rock and let's go shift. I see it's doing something. Jungle rock. It's taking away the jungle rock. Oh, it's preparing shaders. Okay, it's a little... Okay. It's taking away the jungle rock. That's good. Desert rock. The desert rock is not supposed to be green. It's allowing me to paint different rocks, but what I want to do is to paint on the slope material. Desert rock takes it away. Oh, I see some desert rock somewhere. Okay. This is jungle rock. This is normal rock. Okay. It's painting the rock material. Desert rock. It seems that I have this twisted jungle rock. Okay, the layers are working, but not on the slope. not here in the slope. I mean, they're working in the slope. I see right here. I can take it off. Jungle rock. The jungle rock and the desert rock seems to be the same. Okay, let's test again. Desert rock here. Rock. Ah, I guess rock is desert rock. I have these layers. What? And then you have the rock just blending. Wow. This is such a mess. I don't really understand what's happening here. Okay, this is very strange. Let's try to understand what's happening here. These are the grass types. Handle rock exclusion for the grass types, okay. Handle jungle exclusion. Desert exclusion, okay. Hey, Wicked, how's it going? Desert grass, desert shore. Yeah, this is very confusing. We have the landscape layer blend base color, and that's blending the normal rock. That normal rock was okay. I think the problem it might be here. We have layer rock, desert rock. This one called layer rock, I think it needs to be jungle rock. We have 3 types of rock, and that just very messy. It's messing things up. Okay, desert rock and jungle rock. Okay. Hola, hola. Okay, let's see. Well, this is something I need to solve sooner or later, so I mean, might as well just try to go into this. Material layer blend. Maybe I'm making the material layer blend wrong. There's the top and the base. Hmm. Here we got they need to go to base. This is the top layer. Huh. Okay. So jungle rock, it seems to be desert rock. Desert rock, it seems to be jungle rock. I think I have those twisted. And then rock is just the gray one, but it seems that I can only seems like this one is painted only on, it's like the auto material one. Okay. Yeah, it works here, but not here. I want to get rid of these this one, the gray one. And that's generated automatically. That's the problem with this one. Oh, shadows bugging out. Okay, I think it comes from here. Okay, let me get those two as disconnected. Let's bring it back to how it was before. Okay, that's desert rock. This is jungle rock. Okay, to make that jungle rock look like it's supposed to, I need to bring these two materials to here, to the jungle. Oh, this is okay. Okay. Let's bring them here and here. I'm just gonna copy this one, put it there, get it here and put it there. Alright, so now why is it looking like this? Desert rock. Okay, this is the desert rock, this is the jungle rock. And it seems that the auto material that is affecting the thing comes from the jungle rock. Okay, I'm just gonna disconnect this right here. I'm gonna leave a pin just so I don't forget. It seems like this material blend standard is only gonna do it for 2 materials. Just wanna disconnect here, disconnect here. Let's bring it close so I know which one is it. And okay, let's go direct and see. We should not get any auto material. And if that's the case, yeah, I'm not sure how to solve this. Yep, there's no auto material anymore. Desert rock. Yep, there needs to be nothing in that layer called rock. And oops, jungle rock should be green, but it's not green. That's very confusing. Yeah, no clue. Okay, jungle rock. It's still sampling this other one. Oh, can I reset that? Um, hmm. Yeah. We got stuck here. Not sure. And this is a no weight blend layer. It's probably the only no weight blend layer. That might have something to do. Okay. Okay, let's see. Gonna try something different. Okay, I'm going to combine these two. In here. Desert and jungle. Not sure if combining these two masks will work, but layer blend standard. And there's no alpha for this one. Okay, what are we getting for the auto material? It seems like we are not getting. Yeah. Yeah, I think we are not getting anything for the auto material on the vertical slope. Yeah, I guess maybe one solution will be not using the auto material for the vertical slopes. Maybe. Slope mask. It does need a slope mask for it to work. The auto material. Wow, this is interesting. I haven't seen any auto material that has the possibility to change the slope. Okay, I'm able to paint only on the slope. That's kind of cool. So I think we're getting somewhere. Desert slope. Yeah, this rock layer, I think it's not gonna work. Okay, we are able to change between two of them only on the slope. That's what I want basically. So we're getting somewhere here. It's just we need to get the right layering and the color for the jungle rock, which is not coming up. Okay, so let me see. For the top we get the jungle rock, makes sense. For the base we have the desert rock. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So let's see if I can get the top material being the landscape, the base case. Desert. Cannot really tell if I'm getting. No, I think I'm not getting that on the jungle side of things. Wow, this is tricky. This jungle slope mask, I believe it only works for the jungle slope mask right here. We could probably use the same thing for both of them. I think that's this one solution. Jungle slope mask. Okay, this is the jungle slope mask. I know, jungle shore layer. Where's my slope mask? Oh, it comes from inside the material function. Okay. Rock slope. This thing right here, I believe, is the same for the desert rock slope. Desert rock. It's right here. Desert rock slope. I believe it's the same logic. I believe it's the same thing, so we don't need to use two different things here. So let's name this just actually rock slope mask, and I'm gonna just copy this rerouter and put it in the sand desert here, desert rock. Not like that. You need to actually right click rock slope mask. That way you get the same. And you need to grab the pin and go rock slope mask. Oh, what? Might not let me. No, because this is specific to the other one, no matter the name. No, I think we're close. I think we're close. I was getting. Let me just go back a little bit. Yep, that was. Okay. That was going to this side. Right here. So, yeah. Um. mm, okay. Okay, I was very close, very close. This is what I need, but inverted. What happens if we multiply these two masks, push them there? And do the same here. They are the same thing, like these two have the same logic. Unfortunately, I cannot use the same node because they're specific to each layer. So let's see, what can we do here? Okay, I'm getting, and for some reason it doesn't work on the swamp environment. Okay. Okay. So the base comes from desert rock. The top comes from this. What if we make the base the environment and the top one? I think that it should go somewhere like this. The top cannot be this layer. It needs to be a blend between these two, and that's gonna be the top. Okay. Spaghetti, a lot of spaghetti nodes. It's okay. Let me see if we can just make it work first. And so we are blending these slope materials, the top one, we are blending between this one and this one, then it goes to the top material, and the base is gonna be the rest of the landscape, and that one goes out to the output. Okay. Let's see if this makes sense. Getting the same result. Desert rock. I can clean it off if I need to. Can only paint on the slope. Okay. Desert. Okay, we have two materials here for the slopes. Okay. Let's try inverting this to base and top like this. Maybe. So okay, I got back my landscape, and it's working here. Okay. I think we're close. We're very close. Auto material is working. Now let me just see what happens if I paint desert rock, jungle rock. Oh, damn it, I think it's not working. Damn. We are back to what we had before. Yeah, let me just... We are back. I cannot modify this thing. Can I paint on top of it? Let's see. Desert rock. Cannot really change it. But why it allows me to change it in the desert? Is this not a high enough slope, or? No, I think it doesn't. It's just the background and okay. Let's see. Got the shadows. Okay, we are blending these two together with the maybe desert. Let's put that alpha on top, and here let's put the jungle on top. I'm not sure. Yeah, I knew this one was going to be a hard one. This is being dictated by the alpha slope. So I mean, there's nothing I can do in there. Unless I use a node as alpha. Maybe. Okay, let's keep this here, and instead of using these slope masks, what if I use it does not let me, absolutely not. Is there a way to blend these two? Blend material attributes. the top material needs to come here, the base needs to come here. Okay. Alpha, the same for both. Maybe? Okay, I see some stuff here. There's no alpha for the rest, okay. So, desert. It comes out of here. Jungle rock. But this allows me to paint out of the alpha mask. I think we're close. I think we're close. Okay. Does not let me to it does let me go out. Nope, it does not let me go out. Nice. Yep. Does not let me go out of the slope, okay. We can paint only on the slope material. Okay, okay, okay. And then jungle rock. Oh, okay, we have so many layers here, but we are getting very close, very close. So I can only paint in the slope, cannot get out of the slope, perfect. Okay, and then I can change the slope material for another color. I have that hard cut in there, don't really understand why, but this is what I need. Now let's just try to get the colors right. Wow, this is confusing. So maybe top and wait. Yeah, let's switch these two. Base, top, it goes out of the slope material. It goes out. Okay, there's something with the alpha that is not working out. We might need to invert this. this alpha mask. So the same logic, this is going to be the slope material, the top, this is the base. You just need to figure out the invert to invert this mask and put it here. Okay, so we are getting very close here. Okay. To invert this mask, okay, so I'm not sure if we have an invert node. Maybe just going in here, getting this rock slope thing. Oh, okay, it comes from here. I mean, let's try something. This is gonna be the inverted one. One solution I can think of is inverting the values, but not sure. There's a lot of stuff in here. It's a minus b. Okay, well, let's try something. It went white, that's good. Okay, this is the one that we changed. Let's push it out. And here, now we have the slope inverted. Let's make a reroute. Declaration. named reroute declaration node, and this is gonna be called rock slope inverted. Yeah, we'll make it look nice later. Let's make it yeah, it's okay. Like this. And let's try this out here. Okay, I can only paint in the slope, and I can change the materials of the slope. Yes, I'm almost there. Almost there. That's amazing. That's what I need. Perfect. So, now getting the layers right, it's gonna be interesting, but that's what I need. Basically, be able to paint on the slope only. Okay. First thing I'm going to try is this one here, which makes sense. These are the rocks, okay, and this inverted one goes to the final blend. That makes way more sense. Okay. Okay, we got our thing back. Okay. Ah, it's not cutting through this thing. Hey, how's it going? Just here trying to solve this issue where I have the auto material for the slope, but I want to paint on it. Really trying to figure out how to do that. Maybe the alpha was right. What I'm missing is again the order of these. Let's switch that, and maybe that will allow me to keep my landscape material how it was, but be able to change the slope material. Let's see. Okay, here. Oh, it paints out of the mask. paints outside of the mask. Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. I um really trying to see pretty close to solving this. Let's try to use the rock slope inverted for both of them. Let's see what happens here. Because this will be amazing. Like that way I can really just control the landscape. No. Maybe I was right. Yeah, this one is difficult. I wanted to do this like a while ago, and I've been just postponing this. Okay. This is kind of doing what I need. This is kind of working. It goes out of the mask, but it does allow me to change the slope material. It's kind of very interesting. Like I can paint outside the slope, inside the slope, and it does change the material in and out the slope. This might be one solution. This might be one solution. Okay. That way I can have one slope material for the desert. And one for the swamp. it inverted all my landscape layers, but let's see. Not quite there. Well, that's progress. Wow, this is super confusing, like so many layers. Okay. um, okay, this is respecting the this layer here. Okay, well, I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes and then I'll see. Yeah, I think my inverted mask is not really working. I can paint outside the layers, outside the slope, but I want to paint in the slope. So yeah, just need to make that inverted mask work. For this. Okay. Okay, I think here let's just put things as they were, but the subtract we might switch it up, so that one goes to B, now it's going to go to A. Let's see if that gives me a different result. I'm gonna leave everything the same, just this subtract. That might be one way. Without messing the colors and the stuff. It allows me to paint only on the slope. and it allows me to paint different materials only on the slope. Okay, cool. I think we're getting there. 5 hours later. All right. Nice, it only affects the slope. Then jungle, we can paint this other thing. Still have a hard cut here, I'm not sure why that is, but we can paint 2 different materials on the slope only. That's perfect. Now let's see if we can get the desert back. If we switch it here, it's gonna invert the base material and the top material like it's supposed to be, but also that will take away that functionality that I'm looking for, to paint only on the slope. Now it paints out of the slope. I mean, it paints on the slope and out of the slope, and that's not what I want. Okay, yeah, paints out of the slope. If we change the alpha maps, wow. It only paints outside because we are using the inverted. But if we use this one, it only allows me to paint on the slope and desert rock. Okay, Jungle Rock is working. It only allows me to paint on the slope. That's super awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, I think I won't be able to solve this. Yeah. Mm. Let me go back to what I had before. Now that we have an inverted mask, Okay, now it's doing what I want. The problem is that I won't be able to paint outside. The alpha mask, okay. Unless, unless I add a mask to the rest of the materials. That's little crazy solution, but I think that that way it will know where it can paint and where it cannot paint. Hmm. Okay, maybe. Oh, let's see. Um, damn. Yeah, I guess I'm going with the other approach, which was um, super close. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut it here and go ask some friends and see. I haven't seen a auto material where you can change the slope material, where you can have two different slope materials. Yeah, I need to think about this. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break and maybe I'll try to fix it. Alright, see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.